After months of waiting, frustrated Ashley Furniture customers may finally be getting what they paid for.
Action News reporter Derek Demo has an exclusive report on the furniture that's finally being unloaded in Chico and will soon make its way to customers' doorsteps.
We're happy to be able to announce that a lot of the furniture that had been delayed getting to customers is being delivered.
After months of frustration and unanswered questions, Ashley Furniture customers can expect to get their backlogged furniture soon. SPCI representatives who are aiding Ashley Furniture during its liquidations say all customers should receive their orders within 6 to 8 weeks.
I can assure that all the customers that Ashley Furniture Industries and the owner of Ashley locally wanted to get the furniture to them as quickly as possible.
Blame and confusion falls on the local owner of all 3 Ashley stores in Chico, Redding, and Yuba City. Regardless, Ashley Furniture Industries has stepped in to honor the unfilled orders. Action News has also been told that both the Chico and Redding stores will remain open.
It's a difficult situation, and no one wanted this to happen. It's unfortunate.
But some Ashley Furniture customers still have unanswered questions, and no apologies from Ashley Furniture reps will undo the damage.
It should not have taken almost 4 months to get something, as simple as a couch.
Laura Dillman of Oroville is still awaiting the delivery of her furniture. She had saved money for 4 years to buy it. Ashley Furniture recently contacted her and has assured her her furniture will be delivered Thursday. She says she won't believe it until she sees it.
Choose carefully where you buy your furniture.
In Chico, I'm Derek Demo for Action News.
Both the Butte and Shasta County District Attorney's offices are continuing their investigations of the local Ashley franchises.
A Redding School District librarian accused of stealing from a school parent club pleaded not guilty this morning. Redding police arrested Wanell Stoles on August 3rd on suspicion of theft and embezzlement after she was accused of stealing more than $13,000 from Sycamore Elementary School and the parent faculty club from 2004 to 2009. Stoltz told her attorney she has some records she feels will clear her of the charges. She'll be back in court on September 7th for a preliminary hearing.
A Shasta County man is behind bars charged with murdering the mother of his 2-year-old son. Sheriff's deputies say 48-year-old Tyrone Pitts admitted to stabbing 24-year-old Randall Wirt to death Sunday night. Her body was found in the couple's Bella Vista home. Investigators say Pitts committed the act in front of their 2-year-old son and the boy's 7-year-old sister. Wirt's mother tells Action News Pitts had previously spent time behind bars for domestic violence and that her daughter had a restraining order against him.
He used to beat on her all the time, and she would leave and then come back and leave and come back, and I wouldn't let her have the kids. I'd keep them over the weekend, and it just progressively got worse.
Wirt's children were not hurt, and they are now in the custody of Child Protective Services.
A close call for several homes in Paradise this afternoon. Paradise firefighters put out a vegetation fire that broke out close to some homes around 2:30 this afternoon. The 1-acre fire burned within several feet of one residence just off Laurel Oak Road. Firefighters say a man was attempting to do the right thing by mowing off tall grass and weeds in his backyard when the metal blades of the tractor sparked and started the fire. Now, firefighters say it's dangerous to use mechanical equipment in scorching hot weather. Early mornings and late nights are the safest times to use them.
A 13-year-old boy rescued his own mother in Whiskeytown Lake, and as Action News reporter Sarah Hoxie shows us, he was able to use some important skills he learned just days before during fire cadet training.
A family reunion August 8th at Whiskeytown Lake took a turn for the worse after Hilda Connect came close to drowning. She was relaxing on a pool float next to her 8 and 13-year-old sons. She was helping her younger son in the water when her own floating device got away.
As soon as I hit the water, I started to panic. I didn't know if I was going to make it to shore.
It was a long swim, and Hilda isn't a strong swimmer. But then 13-year-old Gabriel came to their rescue.
I saw them panicking, so I jumped in and I helped my mom and my brother swim back to shore.
Sometimes he would have to push me in order to make it to shore because it was pretty far.
Gabriel was scared, but he knew he had to stay calm.
I was just focusing on taking them back to shore and making sure they were safe.
Gabriel says he was able to save his family using the skills he learned through the Hamilton City Fire Cadet Program. Gabriel is currently enrolled in the program, which teaches young students about firefighting and safety. A week before the incident, he spent 3 days learning water rescue skills. Spokesperson Renee Eyrich says this is exactly what the training's for.
He's an amazing kid, and we're very proud of him.
But no one is more proud of him than his own mother.
He saved me. I mean, he's my hero.
In Hamilton City, I'm Sarah Hoxie for Action News.
If you would like to learn more about the Hamilton City Fire Cadet Program, you can call the number on your screen, 826-3355.
Same-sex marriages in California are on hold indefinitely after a federal appeals court today blocked the unions while it considers the constitutionality of the state's gay marriage ban. The decision trumps a lower court judge's order that would have allowed county clerks to begin issuing marriage licenses to same-sex couples on Wednesday. Meantime, sponsors of Proposition 8 are appealing a federal judge's decision that found the ban unconstitutional. Many believe the case will eventually end up before the U.S. Supreme Court.
Last week, President Obama signed a bill to provide $1.2 billion to help California's cash-strapped schools. But uncertainty over the state budget could delay plans to rehire teachers. The bill provides money to save or create up to 16,500 education jobs here in California. But state lawmakers and Governor Schwarzenegger still haven't reached an agreement on a state budget. And with no deal in sight, school districts say they can't plan for how much money they'll get or how to spend the money they do have. It was back to school for students in Paradise today. While they'll be hitting the books to study, the books they're reading won't come from school libraries. As Action News reporter Linda Watkins Bennett shows us, the bookshelves have been sealed off because of layoffs.
Libraries at middle and elementary schools in Paradise look like they've been shrink-wrapped so the district can protect its collection of books. This after 5 library specialists fell victim to the budget acts. Despite $7 million in budget cuts over the past 4 years, Superintendent Roger Byland says it was unavoidable.
Very hard decision, very a wrenching decision for the board to make, but we have to have a balanced budget. If we don't have a balanced budget, the state starts a process of taking over the school districts.
Parents offered to fill in, but it's against the rules to use volunteers to fill the jobs of staff who've been laid off.
A lot of the things that the teachers are doing, they're preparing book bags here at our school for their students to take home. They're building up their libraries in their classrooms so that students do have access to the materials.
But that's little consolation.
Most of it, like, they affect the children, learning and exploring and, learning new things, being excited to come to school. So I hope that we can come in a solution that they will open it. We really need it for the children.
Counseling positions have also been cut, and one school is scheduled to close next year. District officials hope that won't happen and that positions can be restored if teachers agree to concessions that will free up more money for at least the next 2 years. Meanwhile, the district hopes to have a plan in place that will allow libraries to be used again before the end of the month. In Paradise, for Action News, I'm Linda Watkins Bennett.
Among other budget cuts, the Paradise School Board has also voted to phase out school sports like football over the next 3 years.
Well, very soon you can go to Office Depot rather than the post office. Beginning next week, stores in Chico, Redding, and Yuba City will be offering U.S. Postal services. From priority mail, express mail, to delivery and signature confirmations, the stores will provide all types of shipping services. Workers say this will give customers the opportunity to ship while they shop.
It's a great opportunity for not only your seasonal all the seasonal times when you have to go and wait in line. You can just come here and take care of it right here at your local Office Depot. It's going to be a great opportunity.
Office Depot stores will provide the same shipping rates as U.S. Postal offices.
Up next, $1 million robbery with thousands of victims. In fact, you may be one of them.
I'm Stacy Johnson. An international theft ring just ripped off $10 million from American credit cards. Yours could have been one of them. Let's find out. It's just ahead on Money Talks News.
And certainly a warm start to the week. I'll come back in just a bit. We'll talk about cooler temperatures ready to move on in when ABC 24 Action News returns.